Vechain at the time of this recording is giving us a bit of a pullback to the lower side after an aggressive bounce to the upside in a move that gave us a high above the 0.03325. And at the time of this recording, we are now holding above a key area of support above the 0.029 and above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart. And on today's video, I will be discussing the most significant key areas of supports that we need to continue holding above, and above all, discuss my long-term price prediction analysis. So make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. And starting the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a recap of what has been happening from the lows that we made on the 4th of November. We saw this impulse to the upside in a move that peaked above the 0.02994, completing the formation of this Elliot wave count 1. Then we started a corrective structure in the formation of an Elliot wave count 2 into the minimum pullback target areas for the second wave, highlighted on the charts using this red target area. And you can all see that we saw a reaction of this area giving us a bounce yesterday to the upside in what I now believe is the start of an impulsive Elliot wave count 3, whose minimum target areas can be given by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of this wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. And that now gives me a minimum target area for the third wave at a fib level 1.618, and that lies above the 0.0499. Then once we have a high in place for the third wave, I will expect a pullback in a wave 4 and then continue pushing even higher in an Elliot wave count 5. We also need to have in mind that since whatever is playing out at the moment could be the start of an impulse in a wave 3, we need to also see a micro Elliot wave structure within that third wave to the upside. And that means that there are high chances that yesterday we peaked in a micro Elliot wave count 1. And whatever is playing out at the moment is a bit of a short-term pullback in a wave 2 before we can see a bounce in a wave 3, expect a wave 4 and then the wave 5, fully maximizing our target areas for the third wave above the 0.04. And if that is the case, then using the Fibonacci's, we can use the fibs to get a minimum target area for the second wave by connecting the fibs from the low of the first wave down there to this high in the wave 1, giving me a minimum pullback target area for the second wave between the fib level 0.5 and the 7.8, and that lies between the 0.02838 and the 0.02563. So in the next coming hours, we need to see Vechain holding within this yellow target area. And as long as we continue holding within this area, there is a chance of a bounce back in a wave 3, a wave 4, and then finally push even higher in a wave 5. So this is the pullback area to watch out for. We also need to have in mind that we can get a pullback into this area and maybe we continue seeing more bearish momentum breaking out of this yellow target area to the lower side. If that plays out, then I will be watching for this red target area between the 0.0244 and the 0.02138 to hold as support. And if by any chance we break out of this red target area, then that will be unlocking an even more bearish case scenario that will easily give us a reset of the lows that we made on the 4th of November. So that is all I'm expecting on the short term here on the Vechain chart. Jumping to the daily chart to give you my long-term price prediction analysis, I still believe that we got our bear market lows last year and started an impulse to the upside in a move that peaked above the 0.05532, giving us the high for this Elliot wave count 1. Then we started a pullback in a wave 2, fully maximizing the minimum pullback target areas marked on the charts using this blue target area. And there are high chances that we now have a low in place for the second wave. And in the next coming weeks, we are going to see that impulse to the upside in an Elliot wave count 3, then expect a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in an Elliot wave count 5. So that is all I'm expecting on the short term and also on the long term. And let's be patient and see how that plays out and I will be keeping you up to date.